YouTube, what's up? Welcome back to another video of Off the Stage. Before we dive into this, by the way, we are in beautiful Aruba. The weather is stunning. The people here are probably some of the most friendly people I've ever met in the world, the most kind people in the world. We finished off a beautiful run today. You know, I did, I think, a half a marathon today. It was 21 kilometers and a half, by the way. I was measuring that last kilometer and a half. Had a beautiful beach day. Food was amazing. But I'm making this video right now. If you guys look at the headline and the subject of this video, the advice I give my 20-year-old self, and the reason why I'm saying this is because my birthday is approaching, my 30th birthday in the next 20 days or so on December 9th, whenever you guys are gonna see this video. And I think back to me having the ability to train and travel the world like we're doing right now. We have a leadership event that we're about to train, leaders here in Aruba from all around South America, about 85 top earners inside of the organization. I think how blessed I am to train 1 million sales individuals from all around the world, from every single sales industry and walk of life. And I see people coming into sales at a young age right now, 17, 18, 19. I see some people right now that are lost and they don't know what to do and they need advice, or people that are 60 to 65 and maybe they can incorporate this advice into their life right now because, I've trained everybody from every single age group. But I want to go back to what I would do when I was 20 years old and the thought process that I would have. Maybe you're 20, 21, 22, 23, 19, 18. I want to give you some advice right now, starting off with this. In order to make anything successful, number one, you're going to have to make some sort of commitment. Oh, the wind's getting heavy here. You're going to have to make some sort of commitment inside of life. And in order to make a commitment that sticks, write this down. You're going to have to cut something out from your lifestyle, or the commitment is irrelevant. In order to make a commitment, you're going to have to be willing to cut something else inside of your life. It doesn't matter how strong of a mindset and how committed you are to the goal. If you haven't cut out one or two negative things inside of your life, the commitment's freaking useless, guys. It's useless. Like, imagine you land an opportunity right now and you're committed to this opportunity to make $5,000 a week, and you're inside of the best door-to-door sales opportunity, you're in the best network marketing opportunity, yet your habits are messed up. The opportunity stands at the top. Your habits dictate the opportunity, right? It's like the budget sheet here is here. The budget sheet's useless if your habits is messed up. So if you have one negative habit, it's gonna mess up the budget sheet. If you have one negative habit inside of your life, it's gonna mess up the opportunity. So I want you to ask yourself one question right now. What are you willing to cut out from your life? Because success is not about acquiring a bunch of other things and having, opportunity obesity. No, you don't need more inside of your life. What you need to do right now is you need to ask yourself one question. What do I really need to eliminate outside of my life? What has been holding me back? What do I have to cut out? Because you could be sitting right now in the best opportunity where you have the abilities to work Saturdays and Sundays, but maybe, man, you got to cut out the woman and cut out the dating. Okay, for my fellows out there going on 3-4 dates a night, what the heck are you doing? You're gonna have to be willing to cut something out, and you're gonna have to get real with yourself right now. You have to get real and say, what do I have to cut out of my life? Because it doesn't matter what great opportunity you're trying to find or what great opportunity you already landed. If you have a dating problem, you're going on dates right now and you're broke inside of your bank account, what the fuck are you doing right now? Maybe you have to cut that out. Maybe you got to cut out the alcohol. Maybe you got to cut out one thing. Maybe you got to cut out the drugs. Maybe you got to cut out the going out on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. Maybe you got to cut out the friend group that you're hanging around right now. What is it that you're going to cut out so when the opportunity lands, you have a peace of mind? Or if you're already sitting in the opportunity right now, you can work it with a peace of mind and you could just stay in freaking flow number one. In order to commit to something, you're going to have to cut something out of your lifestyle. I hope that you can right now write down 2 to 3 things, at least 2 to 3 things that you have to cut out in order to make your commitment, your 5-year commitment, solid, stick, and stay. What do you have to cut out, number one? Number two, become the person. I would remind you right now just to become the person. Because when I grew up, I heard so many mentors saying this. Hang around, 4 millionaires and you'll become the 5th. You'll become the 5th. Okay, great. I like that advice. The problem with that advice is this. How about if Daniel G can't find those millionaires? Not just that. I'm not going to go my whole life trying to find those millionaires, okay? Who would want to be around Daniel G when I'm messed up if I was young? They don't want to take me in. I can't even offer this person a value. I'm not even a disciplined individual myself. Why would somebody want to bring me into their group? See, the advice only makes sense for a small amount of people that have already cut something out, that have already disciplined individuals, that already have a core set of values, that already have a ritual set up or a daily ritual set up. Maybe somebody's going to take me in and see something in me, but here's the deal. I would say instead of becoming the fifth person to hang out inside of that group, become the person that you would love to network with. Become the person. I had to become the individual because I couldn't find them around me, guys. Guess what I had to do? I have to become the person that I always wanted to network with inside of the future. I had to become that individual. And guess what I did after that? I attracted other amazing people, and I attracted other people to come inside of my network and attracted the other 4 or 5 people. You have to become the individual that you always wanted to network or attract with inside of your life. Just when I say, like, if you're in sales and you want to be great in sales and you want to attract freaking amazing prospects, guess what you got to do? You got to be the prospect that you always wanted to attract. If you're slow behind the scenes, you're going to attract slow prospects. If you make decisions slow, you're going to attract slow prospects. If you can't, commit to certain things inside of your life, then you're going to attract people that are uncommitted inside of your prospecting journey. I always say, become the person. Who is the individual that you look up to right now? What do they do every single day? How do their habits look like every single day? What are they reading every single day? What are they listening to every single day? What does their fitness routine look like every single day? Where are the places that they go to every single day? Okay? What jobs do they work? How much more do they put in? What is their daily method of operations? How do I become somebody where somebody in the future can't help but freaking notice you? Welcome to my life. I became so good that people can't help to freaking notice me, to say, you see that, Daniel, you guys showed up so many times that people couldn't help to say, you know what, let me go hire that individual, instead of saying I freaking deserved it, I earned it. So some people are sitting down right now and they're like, well, I deserve to be like that individual, or I deserve to be in that friend group. If you deserved it, you would already have it. Let me say it again. If you deserved it, you would already have it. You have to become it and earn it. If you deserved it, you would freaking have it. When you say I deserve something, what you've indicated is you're going to take your foot off the pedal in order to work for what you want. When somebody says, how do I earn it? That individual wants to work towards what they want inside of life. When you say, I deserve to be like that person, you don't understand that you just indicated that you got freaking lazy inside of your life. So instead of saying, I deserve something, ask yourself one question. How do I earn to become like that individual? How do I earn my spot on that stage? How do I earn my spot inside that networking group? Because now you're saying to your brain, which you are your highest influencer inside of your life. So if you're not saying it to somebody else, I deserve to be like that person, you're saying it inside of your head. So maybe switch the thought inside of your head and ask yourself one question. How do I earn and how do I become like that person that would want to hire me on stage, okay? So number 2, become the individual. Number 3, I would say this. Don't live the life too freaking early. Don't live the life too freaking early. Some people, they make $5,000, an extra $10,000 a month. And this has crippled me, guys. This has crippled me inside of my business. I wanted to live the life too freaking early. Don't live the life too early. You're going to rush it. I know you went from $0 in your bank account and you couldn't eat at the restaurants that you wanted to eat to, and now you're at $10,000 a month. And guess what? People want to live the life too early. And at $10,000 a month, guess what you could do? Eat the fancy dinners now. Now you can go to the restaurant. The restaurant costs $300 and you can afford it. You want to live the life. You want to up your date spending to $50 a night to $500 a night because now you got $10,000 in your bank account. And trust me, I know how it is. I also know how it is when you're young to have $100,000 in the bank account, because guess what you could do? You could live the life. You could go fake it. And guess what? When you build up 6 figures inside of the bank account, go lease the Lamborghini. Go lease the Rolls Royce. Why? $20,000, $30,000 down. Go lease it, $5,000 to $6,000 monthly payments. But guess what happens? You live the life too early. You overstretch yourself, and when you have one bad month, you can't keep up the payments. You got to quit your freaking opportunity. Don't live the life too early. You don't got to show to anybody that you're winning when you know you're winning inside of your life. Don't just stretch yourself out too thin, okay? Just because you're making more, okay, doesn't mean your expenses and your life has to equate to what you're making more. When you're making more, it should be an indicator that it's freaking working and you should double down the momentum cycle. Don't live the life too early. Don't rush it. Don't stretch yourself, because if you end up doing that, you're going to have to freaking quit and you're going to go back to square one. You should only live the life to live the life right now. You should only live the life right now when it's not going to hurt you 3 years down the road if you have a bad month. When it's not going to hurt you 3 months down the road when you have a bad month. When it doesn't affect you when you could buy a car 5 times. That's when you should live the life. That's when you know you can live the life. When you can go everywhere and anywhere and you don't have to flip the back of the price tag on a Louis Vuitton shirt and you can freaking buy it. When you could go shopping, you don't got to look at the prices, it doesn't affect you. You know when you can live the life. Don't live it too early to try to impress people that don't give a shit about you. They don't care. They're gonna care for 5 seconds and they're gonna go back to their freaking lives anyhow. Remember what I just said, just like you. You go look at somebody and you do one or two things. Wow, that would be amazing to have. Or you go judge that individual and then you get back to your freaking life. They're gonna do the exact same thing. Don't stretch it for other people to see. Nobody will ever compliment the butterfly in the caterpillar stage. Nobody's ever gonna compliment it. When you're a caterpillar, nobody says, oh, what a beautiful caterpillar. No, you keep going. You know that you're going to become inside of that butterfly. So don't live the life too freaking early. Know that you're winning when nobody else can see you freaking winning. Okay? That's the beauty of success. Don't stretch yourself out too thin. Okay? The most fulfilling part of your business is the internalization and the internal thought of your progression that nobody else can see. It's when you know you went to the gym and you can do an extra 10 push-ups, but still nobody sees the big chest. It's when you know you can go to the gym and running an extra 15 minutes on the treadmill feels like easy, but you still don't have the six-pack abs, but you know you're freaking winning. You don't gotta live the life too early. You don't gotta splurge too much in your business, even though you got to $10,000 a month. Shut up, keep working, okay? So remember that. Think of something you're gonna cut out. Become the person that you would wanna network with. And the third thing is, don't live the life too early. Hopefully, this was a quick little message here on the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video. And by the way, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment if you want to see more, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I love you guys. Take care.